the channel. Today I'm going to start doing a little bit of decluttering and organisation, and you would have seen in one of my videos I put this bookcase here and got out all the books out of another cupboard to put here. I've had this up for probably 6 months or so now, and we're really not using it, and the kids aren't using it as such, so it's just feeling to me like it's making this room cluttered and messy, so I have to reorganise it. I'm not going to reorganise it, we're going to actually get rid of the bookcase, and my husband's going to use it in his office again. I'm going to actually get rid of a few of these books that aren't really valuable anymore and that we don't read, things like that. They're going to go into storage until I figure out another solution for the ones that I am keeping. But I just don't want to look at the mess and the clutter, and the kids really aren't using it as much as I thought they would have. So we're going to do that today. We've got a big bud skip coming tomorrow afternoon for the weekend, and I'm just going to make the best of it. Like, we've got a lot of junk that needs to, well, not a lot of junk, we've got broken swings and broken furniture that need to be thrown out. We always get a bud skip one time a year. They're pretty expensive, but one time a year we just totally clean out the whole house. So I want to make use of that and just basically just go into some cupboards and just randomly find some things to throw out. I'm not going to do a huge house declutter because it's too much to do in the next week, but just things that I see and I just go, we don't want that anymore, and I'm going to bin it. You know, I think that's the best way to do that. Same thing with the books today. I'm not going to sort of sit there and think about it. I know which ones are sort of valuable and which ones aren't, and the ones we want to keep, ones we don't. And I think when you don't think about things as much, you probably get rid of things too. But then in saying that, I have got rid of a lot of things in the past that I wished I hadn't because I didn't second think it. But yeah, there's no solution when it comes to decluttering. It's either I get rid of it or not. And my solution is wanting to get rid of it because I just feel like this room is messy with it in it. Probably over the next 3 or 4 days, I will film other things. I will be decluttering and organising and things like that as well, but just a little bit at a time. So let's get into this bookcase today and see what else I can get done around the house. And also, before I start, I'll let you know that I've got the table laid out here. I've got 2 containers on the table here that I've laid out. One is that I'm going to keep and for storage. The other one I'm either going to give away for friends or give to a charity shop. So let's get into it today. I've got a lot of books that I can just sort of look at and go, yeah, I'll keep that. I am going to probably keep a fair few in this lower part of this toy cupboard as well here. It's a mess in there again, and I only just did a video at Christmas time. But we've had the school holidays. The kids have been in there just getting all the game boards out and toys and things, so it is still a mess. But I have got areas there that I want to store some of these books in that I know the kids will probably read in that time. But these are so old. Look at these ones, all the Robin Hood and all those sort of things. I used to make really good money out of these books. Some of them are pretty old.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection.
You know, atlases. We used to always have an atlas when we were a kid, but I'm not even sure if kids even look at atlases anymore. But I do think it's a really good reference book for kids.
Lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way.
Before I start getting overwhelmed, I'm going to start cleaning out this section here and piling up some books in there, just so I don't have too much out at once, because I think that when there's too much out at once, you can get really overwhelmed. So I'm going to actually bin these because that's something we don't want anymore. And give it a bit of a wipe in there.
We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive.
Okay, so I've done 2 so far, which is pretty good. Happy with that. 2 shelves and where I've got sorted it out. And honestly, it took me like 5 minutes. So I've got some books down the bottom there that I want to keep. Keeping some out in a storage room in the garage so they don't get damaged. The rest are going to get sent to either friends, family, or a charity shop. So I've still got 2 big rows here to do. And I'm just going to go put the jug on and make myself a cuppa, and I'll be back.
We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, we come alive. Yeah, we come alive. Oh, we come alive. We come alive. I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better.
Okay, so I'm just going to sort out, just basically do a 10-minute sort of timer thing and just throw out anything I can see that the kids don't want to use anymore. Put in this pile here to toss out. So there's a few things I can just see briefly that I'm just going to get rid of. So let's get into this and hopefully I can get rid of just a few things just to clear out the place a bit.
Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be.
Now I've got lots of Christmas bags in here. You can see up the top here, these bags are from, you know how Christmas things go on special at the beginning of the year, like they throw out, I mean at the end of the year, beginning of January, they throw out all the bonbons and all the paper cups and all that sort of thing. My mum always collects them for me and gets them really cheap for me. Well, they're pretty cheap for me because I don't have to pay for it. But that's what that is, and all reduced Easter things for next year and all that. So these are the same thing. I've got, these are actually being used for these Christmas bags, but I'm going to keep them, put them away. So they're going to go up into this area. And I've got to sort out where I have to put that. So that's why I want some cupboard space.
I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what
games I can see in here the kids really do play with. Pretty much, I'm not sure about the Dr. Zeus puzzle. I am throwing out one because I know one's missing pieces. Bluey, yeah, he got that for Christmas. But there's also a puzzle here which he does love. This is the world map puzzle, so I'll place that one in here as well. Basically that's it. So what like 5-10 minutes can do just to quickly clean out the things and just don't think about it. This time, like Christmas time, I was keeping all these sort of things, and now I'm just like, let's throw them out, because I guess the kids are like a bit older now, and I know over the Christmas break they haven't played with them. So let's have a quick look at the cupboard that I've quickly cleaned out. So obviously up there's all my Christmas things that I'm going to place somewhere else at some stage. But as a quick clean out, this is now pretty much what it was looking like. I know I didn't do a close view before of what it looked like. It's still messy compared to what it was, but like when I did it before Christmas. But you know, I've thrown out a fair few things, and I'll show you what I've thrown out. So these are all the things that I am throwing out since I've started this cleaning thing this morning, since I've started decluttering. This is all the things that are going to be either sold at the garage sale the kids want to do, or, I mean, I didn't get rid of as many toys as what I thought, but you know, it's a start. And I've got a full table other than this grey bucket, which is keeping. I'm keeping all that in the grey bucket. All the rest is going, so that's not bad for a morning, seeing I didn't really want to throw out any of it. And the kids are slowly getting to the point where they really don't want most of these toys anyway. It's just puzzles.
Looks like you can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. Shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box.
My empty bookcase. So I do feel like that I've been very productive this morning. It's 20 to 12, so it has taken a few hours, but I'm happy with what I've done so far. So I've got a nice clean shelf now, all empty. My husband can take that out to his office. And I'm pretty happy with the clutter I've got rid of, and this is going to just make it a world of difference, just having that out without being in my face, feeling like I need to clean it up and sort it out and things like that. So stick around for what I get up to in the next video, and what I'm going to declutter for this week.
You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to.
That's what I like to see, a nice clean table with everything thrown out that I've just sorted out. Okay, so we're going to go outside now and have a look at the bud skip that we just got delivered. It's pretty big, but it's not as big as the last one we got. I think we should have spent a little bit extra on getting a bigger one. Just opening up this gate now. And here it is. So here's our big bud skip. It's not the cleanest thing in the world, but it does the job, and it's going to have a lot of our furniture in it, a lot of our rubbish and things like this. Apparently my husband came out here before and just found there's a plastic snake in the middle. Oh yeah, it is too. Oh my goodness, can you see that? Bring it up for you. And he said there's a plastic snake at the bottom of this. Luckily I didn't come out here and see this myself. I would have freaked out. He said he didn't know it was real until he sort of moved it with a broom, but that is pretty scary. Oh my goodness, because we are in a real snaky area here. Anyway, as you can see, we're in the wilderness here at the back of my house. So my youngest has come close to a few snakes, but I'm absolutely terrified of them. And this is our back of our property here. So seeing that snake in there like that, I would just think that was real. Oh my goodness. That is snaky and scary. I just thought I'd show you this dirty garbage bin because we're just going to have lots of our rubbish in it, and we're just going to clean out the house and get that all done. It just feels so good. I think you get rid of things a lot quicker. Like, as you can see, we have got numerous stuff here, and my husband's throwing out one of my son's gumboots, and I wanted to keep that. But as you can see, we've got lots of stuff here that needs to be thrown out. That's just the start of it. That is the bud skip that we've got. Back to the channel. Now this is the next day after I cleaned out the bookcase, and as you can see, the whole bookcase has been taken down and moved. So that was where it was supposed to be. So I just wanted some more space here, just so it wasn't as cluttered. You know, I don't want to put anything else there, maybe a palm or something. That's about it. But yeah, I'm glad that that's sort of gone now and just gives me a little bit more breathing room, because this room here has got a lot of furniture in it with big toy cupboards, and I've got like a buffet unit here, a dinner table, and our roll top desks, which I want to speak about today, because the next part of the video is going to be about organising the stationery and the kids' stuff and all that sort of thing for desks and all that. So, you might have heard me talk about this before in the Christmas before last. I think I gave you a little bit of a tour of the roll top desk. That Christmas, the roll top desk got put out in the garage for about a year. So it's back here now. I'm so glad to have it back. I picked it up from an op shop a few years ago for pittance. I think it was like $50, $60, and I got brought up with my mum restoring furniture and doing furniture up and things like that. We always had roll top desks when I was a kid, and they were just so good. And this one here especially has got a lot of storage space in it. There's plenty of drawers, and they're deep, big deep and long drawers. So when I looked at it, I know it needs fixing. We have tried to fix it in areas, but some of it's made of hardwood and some of it's made of like chipboard, like chipwood, so that's not really great. But it'll do while my kids are at school and all that sort of thing. So yeah, so it does need a good paint, and I really would like to do all that sort of thing, but it's a lot of work, and I probably talk my mum into doing it for me, but maybe we'll see at another time. But I'll show you what it's like. But like I said, the drawers are really long, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 drawers on either side of the desk, which is really handy. So one of my kids has one half of the desk and the other one has the other one. So there's 5 drawers each basically. Well, by the time I put like pencils and things like that in there, but there's enough room for their books, you know, their paperwork, all that sort of thing, just so they know where everything is. So that's what I want to get to. But I'll show you, I'll just put it down for you and show you what it looks like. So as you can see here, I've probably got, you probably see the dog hair on the floor, sorry, because my dog, I've got a chocolate Labrador, and I get a lot of dog hair on the floor. So if you see any dirt around, that's probably what it is. I'll try and put the light on, the other light, so it's just clear enough for you. Hopefully that helps. So as you can see, we've got a slot here for the chair, which is really handy, which all the pieces have got. But at the same time, I've got all my electricity there. So everything is behind there, and when my son wants to put his laptop in there, charge his laptop, my other wants to charge his iPad, which will be next year, not this year. They've got all that in there, and they can put it here for safety as well. So that's what I like about it. So as you can see, we've got 5 drawers, which I find, and these ones are deep, very deep and long drawers. So that's exactly what I want. I mean, years ago, this would have probably locked up. It used to be, it just reminds me of like a banking desk, an old banking desk, and it would have a lock on it and things like that, and everyone's personal gear would have been in there. But to me, this is just the perfect solution to life in general with kids, is just to open the desk, throw everything in and close it and don't even look at it, and it just makes it look so much neater. I was going to say, by looking at this desk, you have no idea how much junk I could have in this desk and what I'm hiding in there, and that's what I just love. And there's days where the kids just throw things in there. There's pencils, there's my old youngest boy loves to draw and just scrunches up paper and throws it in there like a rubbish tip, and I just shut the lid. If I've got people coming over or I don't want to look at it, I just shut the hood on it, and it just makes it that much easier. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour, because The next part of the video will be me sorting out the other cupboard and putting things in this one. So I've just got a big bug skip that came today that I've mentioned in my last video yesterday. He's finally dropped that off, and it's going to be so good for the weekend, just to get things sorted in the house and to throw things out, which we do once a year. So let's have a look at this desk, and I'll give you a bit of a run through on how I've sorted it out and what it looks like. I have tidied it since the kids, it's been here probably just before they went back to school, and I had to clean up a little bit in there because they had things thrown in there. But they're going to come home the next couple of hours, so I wanted to take this video now because they're just going to come home, pull the desk up, throw everything in their pencil cases and everything. So I just wanted to get this done now to just show you what it looks like while it's neat and tidy. So let's have a look at what this roll top desk does, and I just find it's just so functional for our family. Like at the moment, our life, and I guess a lot of people who are watching this channel, life is the same, where you've got children or your children have grown up and you've been through the same thing, where nowadays it's just all about schooling. Our life revolves around school. Our life revolves around homework, school, sport, and trying to make it function. And I find a good desk is a solution, and storage space is a solution for things as well, just to make your life so much easier. To show you how I'm going to organise it so the system works. Because I've got a high school child now, I've got a child in high school, and my youngest is in grade 2. So there is so much homework coming back to this house. We do homework hours a night, there's laptops, there's all that sort of thing. So this works for that reason. So let's have a look at the desk. Okay, so let's have a look in here. I'm going to open up the roll top for you to have a good look at. So basically it just rolls up just like that. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside. It has been lined with something, I don't know what it is, but it's got like a liner on it. I guess so it just protects the wood from textures and things like that, but at the moment it's a pretty old desk. And it's got lots of areas up here where you can put things like sticky tapes, all that sort of thing. And back in the day there probably would have been like checkbooks and all that sort of thing that people used to put up into these sort of areas, you know, and it's handy. It's already got shelves in it. I could actually, even if I wanted to, put more shelves in there. I guess this area here could have been for cords to go through. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, there's 2 slots there, and I'm pretty sure that's for cords, or could be for air vents. I am not quite sure. But when I saw it in the op shop, I just loved it, and I just had to get it. It doesn't matter what it looked like, I guess. It's a shabby looking desk, but it does the trick, and it helps with all the stationery. Like, the kids have just got so many books and texters and pencil cases and all that sort of thing. And as you can see, how many drawers this has got. So it's sort of endless. The top ones are thin, but the others are really wide. And as you can see, the bottom ones are even extra long, like extra wide as well, which makes it so much, just makes it easy to throw things in there. Okay. It's just practical. See how long the drawers are, which makes it so good. So you can put those organisational things in there, like the containers and things to organise it. I'm not quite sure what the kids are going to do on the top drawers. Probably just homework and things can get thrown in there, or recent things that needs to be done. You know, they're old and they need to be done. They've got stamps in them and things like that. But it's an old desk, and it gives it character. You know, so we've got like the 2 long drawers here. And then we get down to here. Now, this is what I've done. This is what I've recently done with the drawers. I get these from Kmart. I'm pretty sure they still sell them because I'm going to get some more. They are so good. You just buy them separately to what size you want. I've put the rulers in the middle here. They've got some new rulers in there. But this just works really good. The kids know where everything is. They know where their texters are, their pencils, their pens, everything. And it doesn't get lost in the drawer because, as you can see, it's a super, super long drawer. And it just goes on and on. So I'm happy with that organisational solution. It's really good, but it only works in certain drawers. And this is a really wide sort of a organisational, what do you call it, box, I guess. So it only works in these drawers because, as you can see, they are super, super wide. So everything works accordingly to what furniture you've got. But this works for us. Yeah, I'm liking this solution here for everyone in the family to just go get pens, texters, and whatever they need. Our pencil case system wasn't working. I do have like a turntable in there, which I'll show you at another time when I organise that cupboard later on in this video. But yeah, so that just works really well for us, as you can see, and we've just got plenty and plenty of empty drawers, which is what I am loving, having just constant empty drawers for all the kids' stuff. Now these ones down the bottom are really wide and long. Now you know why I really love this desk, because it's just the solution to, you know, kids' homework, or even if you were working at home yourself. But down on this one, which is the same drawer on the other side, I've just got like keyboards and things, so I will probably get rid of that. I did used to have these as like technology drawers. It protects all the iPads and the laptops that they bring home from school. It protects them because they'll just leave them anywhere. This way I can put it into the desk. They're not going to break it. It's not hanging around the dinner table for food to get spilt on. Everything is protected in here. It's taken me years to think of a solution for the kids' desks. I did buy Kmart ones, little desks for their room, and they just don't work. They want to come out here in this open space in the lounge room here where all the family is, and this is where they want to do their homework because they've got questions to ask and all that sort of thing. And I prefer them to be out here. I don't want them in their bedrooms with their laptops and things like that, so I know what they're doing. But this is where they do their homework, and one at a time, because they do it in different time slots. And we've also got a dinner table behind here, but this is just perfect for the both of them for all their things. So I just thought I'd give you a rundown of what our homework desk system looks like at the moment. This is obviously before the kids have gotten home from school. This is not going to remain like this. Believe me, it's not. This is just fake. This is just for the video. It's neat and tidy. But you can see what I mean about how this works for us. Soon when I show you the other cupboard, you'll see what sort of a mess that I'm into in there, and how I'm going to fix it and use the other cupboard for other storage items for myself. So I'm going to shut the lid now and just show you how easy it is. Look, you could always look around for these sort of desks if you've got room in your house for them. They're always at op shops. I've seen many of them. But, you know, I guess it has to suit your house and things like that. This probably doesn't really suit our house at all. It's just, basically, it just works. It needs a good clean up and a sanding and a repaint and all that sort of thing. But, oh, my relax sign has fallen down. Okay. All right. So, yeah, so this is what all the stationery is going to go into from the other cupboard. And everything else I can find in bedrooms throughout the time that I find things will go here in the main centre. I guess it's like a bit of a centre, homework centre for the kids. So let's have a look at the other cupboard and the mess that it's in over there. So the last time I cleaned out this cupboard was when I had all the books in here, and then I put them on the bookshelf. I can link that video below if you'd like to see that. Basically the opposite of what I did yesterday with the bookcase. So this used to be filled up with books. Now it's filled up with kids' stationery, and it was neat and tidy. But now it's just not. So this is what we've got. And we have got a shambles in there, absolute shambles. This Organisaton thing works really, really well, and I do like it. So I need to find a place for that because it takes up a lot of room. I found that Kmart sell these now. At first I had to get this off Amazon. I think I got it over like in America. Can't really remember, but nowhere stocked them. So I was lucky to find that at the time, but it has been really good. There's things in here that can be thrown out, like containers and just rubbish, absolute rubbish. So this is what my stationery cupboard looks like, and the kids just, who would want to go in there and look for anything? Like seriously, who would want to go in that cupboard and find things? Because it's just a mess. And over here, I've got these sort of drawer systems, which have been really great. But I'm probably going to give this coloured one to my husband for his paperwork and things for work. I've got these stackable drawers as well, where I've just got my notebooks that I used to sell in there. But I want to empty this cupboard out completely and use it for maybe photo albums, things like that, just things for the household storage, because I really don't have a cupboard for that. I've got a trunk. I've got a trunk here where we've got photo albums, endless photo albums in there. So that's where I store most of that sort of stuff. We need to sort it out. It's not that bad. It's probably just more paperwork and things, but there's lots of pencils and things that need to be thrown out. and I just want to use this for another purpose. Sitting here just near the window, we want to move it. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. This was another thing I picked up from an op shop for about $50. They're pretty expensive if you go to like furniture shops or something to get them, but this is a great sort of cupboard just for things like that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but it doesn't matter. Having an empty cupboard is not a bad thing. It's a really, really good thing. So this is where I'm at now. These things are going to get cleaned out, and we're going to fill up the roll top desk and have this all cleaned and see what else I can throw out along the way. Okay, it's the next day now, and I'm going to start getting into this now. I've got the kids home for a pupil free day. So we're going to start here in this part of the cupboard where I've got these. I'm just going to take all these out and just clean everything out, and then decide where I'm going to put all these things. This cupboard is going to get moved. So let's get into it, and let's just declutter all this, clean it, throw all the mess out. I've still got the bud skip outside so I can throw out a lot of paperwork and things like that. Got lots of scrapbooks, and the kids use these heaps, so I found heaps more in there as well. So I'm just going to get all the sort of scrappy books out, which is here, and heaps of paper for them to draw.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around.
No idea how long I've been looking for this calculator for.
You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. It's funny how easily a life can be torn.
Always great to have a roll of brown paper for wrapping paper. You can always use it for birthdays, Christmases, or whatever. So that's what I've got it for, but there's no way I could have found it in that cupboard. So I'm glad I've got that one. I've still got some left here. I'm just going to throw all these textures into this turntable. It's not really a turntable, but this stationery bin here, and then I'm going to sort them out later. A lot of them probably don't even work. So we'll sort that out at another time, but let's just get this cleaned up. And then I'm pretty much done in this cupboard, and my kids have written a story in here, so that's coming off.
But why couldn't I simply see that I was sick at heart and I am in deep debt? The climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was my own enemy, screamed out loud because it felt.
So here I've got all the textures and pencils that were just scattered in the cupboard. That's for another time. I'll probably try and just sit down, have a cup of tea and sort that out. That's what I sort of do now. It's not a very good situation there where I've got you. What I have been doing lately is having a cup of tea and sort of decluttering things like that while I'm at the table. So then it just, you know, you're sort of sitting down, you have a cup of tea and you're just throwing things out at the same time. So that's my new sort of technique, is just to relax and do it when I feel like it, especially when there's like a big mess like this or a drawer to clean out or something like that. So let's get into this and see where I'm going to put it all.
In my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms.
Okay, so this is what I've done. I'm not really in a mess or anything. I'm just using that whole Mega Mix chip box as my junk box. I've got some paperwork in there. There's a few bits of paper which could be recycled. I'm going to go through that before I toss it. And there's just old crystals and things like that, which actually I might just keep as those two. The rest have already been opened and spilt everywhere. And this is what came out of it. Not as much as what I thought, because it was all just paper, like scrunched up paper. So I'm just going to sort that out when I can. I've got these little buckets, so I'm probably just going to give these to my husband for tools, or I don't know. They are good for like bits and pieces of toys and that, but I don't know. I will keep them, but I'll probably give them to my husband. And then I've just got all this junk here, which I just need to tidy up, and that's it. So let's go put this somewhere and find a place for it.
Thought you really loved me, guess I was wrong. Thought you'd never leave me, guess I was dumb. Waited like forever to be your plus one, but I guess you were done. Left me at the party out of the blue, saying that you're sorry, won't heal my wound. Now I'm broken hearted, all cause of you, and it's sad, but it's true. If you could rewind, do it again, I wonder, would you hurt me just like you did? Or would you fast forward?
I get these sharpeners from Officeworks. They're really, really good. If I can find the front of it, it's got like a rubber on it as well. Down this end, it's just missing. But they sharpen like big or small pencils, and that is just what I love about it. They're brilliant. And great for makeup pencils as well. When I find the base, I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a rubber at that end and the sharpener at the middle, and then you sort of open it up, and it's full of shavings inside, which I'll empty.
I wonder, so you wouldn't have to face what you did. You're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. Full believing lies for my clueless mind, but I didn't know what you do. I could have known it, I'm not a psychic, the only psycho here is you. 'Cause you're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. When we started dating, I was surprised, felt so elevating, too easy at times. Then all of a sudden, reality strikes, it was all just a lie. Don't you have a conscience? Don't you feel bad? Acting like a monster, don't it feel sad? All I want is closure, but I'll have to manage without. How about that? If you could rewind, do it again, I wonder, would you hurt me just like you did? Or would you fast forward to the end? I wonder, so you wouldn't have to face what you did. You're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. Full believing lies for my clueless mind, but I didn't know what you do. I could have known it, I'm not a psychic, the only psycho here is you. 'Cause you're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. Na 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 na, just as stupid as you. Na 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 na, just as stupid as you. You're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you. Full believing lies for my clueless mind, but I didn't know what you do. I could have known it, I'm not a psychic, the only psycho here is you. 'Cause you're a stupid boy, treating hearts like toys, but I'm just as stupid as you.
What it now looks like, so I'm pretty happy with that. My son's got like a Crayola briefcase. He probably needs to fill up a few of the crayons in that. He's used most of them for his cubby house the other day. But yeah, that's looking so much better, and who knows, they'll grow out of this, but it's just easy access for when they're drawing and things like that. They could just put it on the table and find their colours, but it won't stay like this, let's face it.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
I've sorted it all out. Here's our container all sorted. It won't last like that. Got some more Sharpies. I found so many Sharpies. Lots of sticky tape, because we just got this from this container that was in that cupboard. Paper clips, which these are all going to go into the roll top desk. More pencils, which the kids have probably forgotten they've got. Bits of crafty things. Glue sticks, lots of glue sticks, because I've got my glue machine. If you want to get some really good textures, these come off Amazon. You can get a bigger container of them. I'm going to save up to buy another box of these. I'm not going to be buying any other textures but these anymore. They're just brilliant. They're really good. Okay, and the kids, and the funny thing is the kids put them back in this box. Every time they use them, they keep putting them back. I found a few in the cupboard which were tipped out, but usually they keep them in this container. And I found some toys that are here. My kids are off at the moment, that's why you can hear them in the background, but toys and pegs and Lego and things. I always seem to find Lego in any drawer or any cupboard I open. Okay, I'm getting through it all. My calculator I was trying to say before, I've been looking for this for so long and it still works. Yeah, I've been looking for it forever. Found it. Now this is the lid off that texture box, which I have been looking for ages. So hopefully that will, okay, it clips in like that. Yep, I fixed it. Okay, what a brilliant box of textures. All their markers, art markers, really, really good. I love these. I think I might even get the bigger box next time. Okay, so in here I've got my label machine, which I still use quite a bit for the kids labeling books and things like that. Calculator, and in this box here I just got my glue gun, which I absolutely love this glue gun. I really love it. So I'm going to find a space for that. And these containers are good, but I just don't need them at the moment. And I've got a hole punch there, which will go, they will go into the roll top desk. I don't have much on this trunk now. There's just some scrapbooks, some folders, pencil case, and a few little items there. The brown paper for wrapping will just go into these cupboards here, and pretty much that's it. And these will go probably into the drawers at the bottom, so the kids will use them. My husband uses like books and things for notes and things too, so I might give him a few of them, but pretty much that's it. I thought there was going to be a lot more come out of that cupboard. That big like turntable where I had all the textures and pencils took up all the room, so I'm pretty happy with what that looks like now. Look at that. And it was a really good cupboard when I first bought it. I've had it a few years now, but I only paid like $60 for it, same price I paid for the roll top. But it's in really, really good condition, so I don't want the kids really just throwing textures in there and, you know, just rubbish. All there was in there was rubbish, basically. So, yeah, I want to move this out. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I probably would like it in our bedroom. I might be able to put things in that, but it's just so big and bulky. But I want to move this cupboard out from where it's at. There's just, I don't know, it just feels like it's too overwhelming where it is.
Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be alright. playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I don't wanna be dragged in a box. I just wanna go my own way.